Fucked up, dude. Fucked up. Where we last left off, I don't remember. Oh yeah, it looks like I got a new bed. Oh yeah, rare raggy. Rare raggy. All right, where we last left off, we're in here. Yeah, it's nightclub 1. Inspect the trap. Alright, we're gonna go to the whirling. Let old boy let him know the news. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm higher than a kite right now. I also just got off work. Hell yeah, brother! Fuck yeah, dude! Hell yeah, brother. Good morning.
Yes?
Nothing. Put that flashlight away, silly. Alright. Yes. No! I wanna talk to you. There we go. Alright, let's head back to the whirling and let old boy know what's up. Man, I can't believe there's someone high watching the stream right now. Wouldn't it be crazy? Wouldn't it be crazy if, like, you know, two dudes just started making out at the same time and then a jet crashed on them? You know, wouldn't that just be, like, cuckoo caca crazy, dude? Like, wouldn't that be crazy? I mean, of course, that would never happen, but, you know. Yeah, we need to get Disco Elysium devs suing to get their game back under their control. More power to them. I don't really know the nitty gritty. I just know that they got dicked in some way, shape, or form. Why do I have all that? I mean, why not? Yeah, why wouldn't I? What the fuck? Okay, we'll deal with these hoodlums in a sec. Hey, there's our gay man. Hey, buddy.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
Hello.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
I'm basically a cryptozoologist now.
I knew it.
Kim's like, you son of a bitch.
I'm not surprised. It's already getting out of hand.
Well, in that case, sweetie, let me give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mexican origin. The pin is an antique, quite special to the cryptozoological community.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
That's kind of pog.
You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important. You're an idiot.
You suck! Sorry.
But you're still an idiot.
Sorry. 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 A little out of control there. Get a little.
We don't have time for cryptozoology 101.
Yeah, we do,
Let's
idiot.
get back to work, shall
Fuck you. Watch this. Watch this, you fucking moron. Where suggest that? Suggest. Wait, am I dumb? Cat, what? Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. Suggestion. Yeah. I'm stupid. No one saw that. No one saw that. Didn't see that. You didn't see that. No one saw that. Didn't see that. Didn't see that. Roll that shit again. Roll that shit again.
No, you don't have any new winning tactics to get the woman to spill the beans about cryptids.
Time stone. Morning. I feel like we've done this before. Done what? I don't know. Some kind of deja vu. Wait, what's this clip? Wait, does it cut like halfway? Does it cut like halfway on the second screen? That'd be great. You suck! Sorry. 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 That's pretty good. Excuse me, ma'am. I would like to talk about cryptozoology. RCM does not look fondly upon rewinding time. Please try to refrain from doing that in the future. But what if I rewind that part of me rewinding that part so he doesn't remember that I rewound it the first time?
It's great to see.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Truly a lot of legwork. My partner adores these kinds of things.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mexican origin.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together. You could ask her about this when you get the time. You're an enthusiastic idiot. Still.
We don't have time for crypto.
Oh, hello, sweetie.
No.
Ramblings. Nonsense.
Doing wrong. I get it. Don't. Get it. Get it.
Oh, hello, sweetie. So nice to see you again. Oh, hello, sweetie. So nice. Oh, hello, sweetie. So nice to see you again. Oh, hello, sweetie.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
I like the sound of that.
And I don't. Just one.
Ooh, tough choice there.
Chat. Oh, I gotta connect you. I really wish it would auto connect. That's really weird. It doesn't do that in the first place. What? Ooh, ooh, it's shitting itself. There we go. I said, I don't know why it goes to that resolution. It's so weird. Because my monitor is not that big. Very odd. Alright, chat. You are not a normal person. I like to think I am. Split down the middle. I'll pick this.
No, it's the cryptid.
Hmm? The.
Oh, yes. The eight-eyed teratorn, the largest flying avian ever discovered, with a wingspan of 11.5 meters. It was thought to have gone extinct 3,500 years ago. Some even doubted the fossils were real.
Oh.
A mutation, they said. Until...
Mutation? All of evolution is a mutation.
Until it was cited by renowned Gottwaldian explorer and naturalist Uwe Plattenkalk in 21.
Plattenkalk. That's a name, dude.
This renown seems a bit dubious. Your own catalogue comes up completely empty. But, of course, you are not all-knowing.
Tell me.
It happened on a botanical expedition in the vast and unexplored Oamrau Canyon in southeast Ilmara. Dr. Plattenkalk got separated from his group during a sandstorm. The world's largest canyon system, sweetie. It's a barren waste east of the Erg Desert.
Ugh. Oh, you hear that roll? Yo, you hear a roll that
Alone in the blasted desert heat, the doctor wandered eastward, where man hasn't stepped foot in over 1,000 years, since the fall of Pericarnassus. He was lost, without any navigation equipment, and desperately low on water. After a day or two, he noticed a bird high in the noon sky. A great black bird. It seemed gargantuan. Every now and then, the bird would dive down to feed on an animal carcass somewhere on the horizon. But by the time Uwe got there, the teratorn had taken off already, and the carcass was picked clean. This happened many times.
Eat the bird, Uwe. It's the only way to survive.
Yes, a bird that big has a lot of blood in it, and he was dying of thirst. For many days, Dr. Plattenkalk followed the teratorn until they reached a great canyon wall where the bird finally landed to rest. The professor climbed up there with a rock in his hand. He found the bird sleeping with his head tucked under its wing, a great black pile of feathers on the perch. So he approached, slowly squeezing the rock in his fist. Then the Tetatorn suddenly looked at him. He could see it had 8 eyes, 4 on either side of its skull, like a spider. And the man couldn't move. He was paralyzed, frozen into place with the rock in his hand. Whatever he did, he could not get closer to the bird. The bird was controlling his mind. It kept him from approaching. He could step back. Every time he stepped forward, paralysis. Uva spent 3 days trying until the bird flew away.
So you're telling me this bird has genjutsu, has mangekyo. Mm-hmm.
Only see blood when
His mangekyo? I can't believe it's got mangekyo, dude. No way.
Yes way, sweetie. Cryptozoologists have been tracing it ever since. But Wamrao is vast, mysterious, and holds many secrets.
Modern radar telemetry shows great promise. We will confirm this one by the end of the decade, latest.
This one I liked. Not only does it have 8 eyes, and is a living fossil, and the largest bird ever to live, it also does mind control.
Sadly, yes, but there are numerous reports of 8-eyed bird skulls from Ilmara. And then there's the striking resemblance to the Pericarnassian imperial eagle, an ancient heraldic symbol that is hard to pass off as coincidence. The imperial eagle, too, had 8 eyes.
Not really. It's just stylization. The way they drew eyes.
I think Kim likes it on a sarcastic level.
Very, very hard.
This one's very famous. Everyone knows it. People will be looking at that tie on you and thinking, that man is into cryptids. So, what else do you want to know? Of course, dear.
Ha ha! Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
Good. Okay. And? Completely empty?
Surprise, tempered with fear and trepidation. He doesn't know what to think yet. Maybe you're joking.
Kim said only one cryptid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but I definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
They're persistent. They're stubborn and persistent. And like,
Of course, more clever.
yep, that's yeah. I agree, Kim. Yeah, yep, yeah. Of course, yeah.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behove you to tread lightly.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
We should exhaust all the alternative explanations. Man, who am I to crush dreams. You know,
Of course.
let them like it keeps them
Unless you
busy,
have
dude.
an
They're not-
alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture. Mine stands. Okay.
Like they're not really hurting anyone.
Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened? Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
No.
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently.
No. No, of course not. Why? Well, he's been a little unenthusiastic about the trip. More so than usual. That's understandable. He just wants to get home and warm up.
Alright, thanks, fellas.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous. Hello, hello. So what brings you here?
He's so different. Met your Sunday friend. Thinking about that muscular type who came to investigate the crime. Yeah.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
What'd you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything. Why shouldn't he?
Tell him about your friend.
What friend?
Your Sunday friend.
No, I don't think it came up.
What do you look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
You alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece. Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear. Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Gotcha. Have any other identifying traits?
Let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries.
What does a mercenary sound like?
He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese. Sure. Anything else on your mind?
What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer? Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me. You did. And how did you like him?
I don't trust governments. I didn't like him as much as I like you. I didn't. Oh, I did. OG Rick. OG Rick.
I told you he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people. A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
Oh, Shabby D, hello! Oh, 30 months? Hot fucking damn, dude. Yo, two years and some change.
Sir Leclerc.
A lot of change.
Still. His coming and going
Hello,
brings
sir.
some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know. Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time. That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
Fair enough.
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean. What about me, gendarme?
Just
Bye-bye,
kidding.
gendarme.
Bye. This guy looks like Northern Line. Hey, what are you doing?
That's one
With... Oh my god.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Wow.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet. Murder? Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
Uh-huh.
Also, he was hanged.
Anything else?
He was hanged from a tree.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything. Let's just move along.
Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything?
Ah, this sounds like epistemology. A field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
No, you don't know shit.
Exactly. How can one know shit? For example, how can one be sure?
Oh,
that
piss
there
farts.
truly
Okay,
is
thank
a
God.
body hanging behind a hostel?
What if it's art? Or just a mere specter?
Nah, a man is dead and we need answers.
What do you think we know?
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
The Skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertne.
Besmatine, or the Besmati, the Immortals, are West River Sholian crime syndicates.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
If a skull spots you, he will pull out his dagger and stab you without saying a word.
The lieutenant's voice is as calm as usual, a testament to the violence and death he's witnessed through the sight of his firearm.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around their brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
No, they really aren't. It's porno tuning. Say no to the porno.
Say no to the porno, dude.
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper skull.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Be wary of the abyss.
Probably because of how non-verbal their mode of operation is going to be. It's a threat. But I don't. In fact, I dislike them so much I'm willing to drag you boys back to the station just to calm myself down.
Hey, there's no need for that. We're just talking here. Joking too. Stay light, man.
Yo, stay light, man.
Yeah. Didn't you cops, like, have some questions about skulls or some shit?
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
Apart from the unions themselves, of course.
You know.
Don't you worry about that. we're gonna make up for the deficit.
Yeah, we are.
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least.
Apart from
Already
you,
said that.
Don't you worry.
Yeah, we are. We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
Can't believe they're outsourced.
Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
But in a non-threatening and definitely legal way.
I feel like you boys want to be part of the Skulls, but you don't want to do all the nasty stuff they do. You just want the, you know, the nickname. You know, you want the title of being
Right
a Skull.
on, Buck. So
Yeah.
what's happening now? Mm-hmm. What about them? Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss.
Piss?
The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences.
Wow, you got all that from that phrase, huh?
Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
What?
What I mean by this is, we are all piss and that the world is inherently meaningless.
Wow. That's deep.
it seems that the young man has a certain expertise in at least one field, even if it's rather narrow.
I'm at a coffee chat. We're all piss farts, dude.
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it.
Uh-huh.
I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket, or are they derived from something else entirely?
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though,
That's a terrible metaphor.
you get more fish in a shorter time. And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking someone.
What?
Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
Is it a coincidence that here we have two badass jackets and two badass cops?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yes? What is?
Two of us and the two of these jackets.
What are you implying?
Which one would you wear?
I'm not sure I understand you, detective.
Are you more of a piss fart or a fuck the world kind of guy?
Neither.
Come on, Kim. It's just a mental exercise.
If only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think peace is the stronger of the two statements.
That works. I feel more of like a fuck the world kind of
Seems
guy.
about right, especially considering your heroic exit attempts.
Hey, it's just a mental exercise,
That's an
okay?
origin story for a dynamic duo right there.
So are we done here? Or you don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
I need to save scum chat.
That ride is fucking lightning.
Hey, piss. Look who it is. Shrunken cophead material.
No.
Critical!
Anything. Be subtle and scary. The boys dream about being skulls. Use that. Suggest they're massive skulls. Come on.
What? No. Skulls don't have kings. I think. And we're not even in yet.
Yeah, man, keep your voice down. Skulls don't take it lightly when folks pretend to be them. We're not even prospects yet.
Wow, you boys are ambitious. Only prospects and already planning a coup in the skulls. You're destined to go far.
I like how Kim's like, hell yeah, I'm into this. I'm into this.
He gets it. Passive-aggressive flattery.
Shut the fuck up. Are you trying to get us killed?
Now bring it to the jackets and, yes, start shouting.
Yeah, we want to be cool killing skulls too like you guys, but we don't have cool skull jackets.
Be quiet. What? What do you want? The jackets?
You offer us your jackets like that, it'd be impolite to refuse.
Oh, man. Okay. I get it. Skulls don't really wear slogans anyway. This was stupid.
Fuck.
Yeah, you fucking nerds.
The lieutenant watches the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement.
Well, you say you wanted piss fart.
I'm absolutely okay with not having either one, thank you.
Why not? They're a pair. We could really raise hell. Go undercover hard.
This case doesn't require us to go undercover or raise hell. In fact, I don't think the jackets will be useful at all. I just wanted them to not have them anymore.
Fair enough.
Cold-hearted cop.
Still good to know if we have a pair, just in case.
The need will not arise.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
The jackets are meant to complete each other. If a man was standing alone on a street corner with piss written on his back, it'd just be an individual that has taken a liking to urine. And fuck the world all on its own is, frankly, generic.
I don't know, Eric. It's cold out.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, see you later,
Cops fucked
idiots.
us.
Yeah, get fucked. Hell yeah, dude. Oh. Oh. Very nice. Alright. I just wanted the jackets. Very pog. Hey, what does this give me? Oh, that's just a buff. I don't know, but 2 drama. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, shit. We get more morale in this one, though.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Yeah, fuck the world with a bow tie.
A soft glow of
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Yes. It took some convincing, but I got the mercenary's name and a few biographical details. Are you ready?
Yes.
the lieutenant leans in to listen. Note.
That suit of armor was issued to an Oranese citizen named Elise Cortenaire.
Elise Cortenaire.
L-L-I-S K-O-R-T-E-N-A-I-R. Exact date of birth unknown. He was signed
What's the other outcome?
County Neonatal Care Unit on 28th of February 09. He was found as a newborn in a leaf compactor near an abandoned farm. He spent 4 months in the neonatal unit, survived apparently, and was assigned to a foster family at 2.
According to Clausia, Lele said his real name wasn't really his. Perhaps that's because he was fostered.
This is what the ICP knows about him. He was raised by foster parents, entered the East Brand Military Academy in Vredefort at 17, then served in the Orange forces till he was honorable.
How does he wear it?
41, just a year before the Seminole conflict. Then the armor followed him to Seminine, or at least I assume it did. And that's it. There are no records of his employment in Trenel.
No idea, fair
Or
enough.
incarnations. Or him even entering Ravishon. It's a garden tool used to press leaves into these cubes. It's a detail the hospital had. The only detail in these files. So I thought it would be good for you to know.
It is. Thank you, Alice.
None, officer. Sorry.
Even that is a small miracle. These organizations usually double-check their inventory. Thank you, Alice. Great work.
Okay, I'm getting a lot of followers right now. I'm assuming Lee launched the video. I'm getting like hella followers right now. God, like Rolls convince him, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting like I'm getting hella followers right now. I'm about to fucking jump in his chat real quick. Good video, by the way. Fantastic video. Alright, anyway.
No problem, Lieutenant.
The name. This is very good. Elise Cortenard.
Elise Cortenard.
Sometimes police work is about human dignity, about giving back names to anonymous victims.
Elise
I'm
Cortenard.
glad the inquiry was helpful to your investigation, officer. Did you have any other questions?
That's it.
57th, over and out.
Thanks, Alice.
In the cabin, you see a set.
Alice is a lovely lady. What a helpful gal she is. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on free flow of... Don't talk to him any longer. Just leave.
Fucking fuck. How about you fuck off?
Okay, of course.
There could be weapons aiming at us right now. Somewhere above, in the buildings. The other merc. Don't push this, he's thinking. This is not the time. The man's breathing steadies, but it's hard to do that.
Hmm. To boardwalk for bullet traces. Alright, we gotta head back out there. There's not much going on over here. Alright, so we need to check Boardwalk, Island for bullets, Land's End.
There's some tear, an empty... A man lies on the boardwalk.
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take... Alright, the station is going to want details, however. Let's examine that library card you found on the man's body, see if it has any clues. Then we can call the station from my kinema and hand over the case.
Gotcha.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central General Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53. If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 00502552211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours, 900 to 1800.
We already decided to let the station handle this case, so there's no need for us to call the library.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
Good. We've examined the library card. That should be enough for our colleagues. Now we can call the station from my kinema and hand over the case.
Damn. It's not the boardwalk?
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking a shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower. The wind picks up. Fine sea foam lashes your face. It feels like needles. You can take it. Just raise your collar, detective.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags. It's not possible to climb that ladder, and even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
He looks like he's cold out here at the tip of the coast. The jacket is warm, but not for this weather.
I'm okay. You, on the other hand, Freitor, you look like you're about to turn into a popsicle.
What if I want to be a popsicle?
Don't be silly. No one wants to be a popsicle.
Okay, alright. Maybe some people want to be a popsicle, okay?
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2-kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out Biddable Prime, was it?
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. A glowing light on the third floor of the Whirling in Rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender, smoking, drinking, being happy and elated, without you. Because you're here, freezing in the wind, aren't you? Doing your detective work.
Alright, so we can cut this place out. Check out him for block for. We probably have to get the body out of the way before we can really search anything. Haul it in as soon as possible. A shot from the church wouldn't be impossible. We'll report this body and come back to the church. Oh.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence? No field autopsy necessary. What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes? Any information on the library card? Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
Assign it to someone else, Alice. We've got enough on our plate.
Great. I'll give it to your colleagues. You don't have to worry about the case anymore. We'll send our officers to take away the body. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for
So
you?
cool, Joe.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Alright, what's that? Let's go check this church out. Alright, time to search the church.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood. The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open. Feels like electricity and a very small piece of nothingness.
Didn't want to save before going in.
As you do, you hear the echo of the doomed commercial area, its black holes and dusty machines. Then the feeling passes. A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum in the heart of the city.
Whoa. Dark Beetles. This place is fucking cool. This is a Tekken stage. Gotta be fucked up, dude.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond.
So far, I'm sober. But when we first got introduced to our protagonist, he was shit-faced.
Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent. And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums, you can hardly hear your own breathing. Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers. It's unnerving. You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow. The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Is he feel it too?
Can you hear anything?
Oh my god, this is weird. Oh, this is weird. I can't hear shit.
I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense him tense up next to you. The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Nice.
It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows. It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
Oh no, you've lost sight of it. Where did it go? Prepare for an attack.
Prepare for an attack.
Yes, the darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away. It's climbing down, holding on the beams.
What the fuck?
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it. Is that a man?
Oh,
a man
big.
made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently. The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy.
Hey!
Everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
I'm not a pussy! Hey!
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamro. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Rivershore.
Bro, my paralysis demon called me a pussy, dude!
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off.
Or he hears him.
Stuff.
He hears him.
And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality. Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shit.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, dude.
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And you don't even know it. I know it's hard to admit that you got a problem. I was like you once. Couldn't take an honest look into my own heart and see I was in pain.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Look at these crazies. What is this shit?
This is fucked up, dude.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
This Mother of Silence sounds like a serious player. You might want to be careful until you find out what you're dealing with.
Sure did, Holmes. I am, at least in part, Holmes. Into the mother's love burns away the cruel distinctions of the body. A boyadero? No, Holmes. I don't go in for that kind of thing. It's all about surrendering to the mother now. Haven't you ever met a Mex before? Cabron. Surprising number of us around Rabbit Shop. You know, I'm not so sure myself anymore. Don't really matter though. Glad you're feeling more comfortable. First-timers are always nervous. Oh man, I would love to see that statue. I'm sure I'd be trespassing if the church was in use. But it's not, hombre. I done my share of illegal shit. Used to be in a gang, the whole deal. But even memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
I lost my memory too. I like it. It's like I get to create a whole new me. Start from scratch again.
That's not really the point, I say. You gotta give yourself over to service. Service of the mother, that is.
Do you remember your name, sir?
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there, a way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration. I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly. Oh, that's no simple question, I say. She is one who can be painted or sculpted. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
His adoration is beyond sexual.
Huh?
This cavity is something that no human form has.
Bro, get my brain out of the gutter, bro. He's not talking about butthole. What could he be talking about?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began. It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you, to his very own self.
Let's agree to disagree.
I heard that before, Way, and I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
Let's agree to disagree.
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. I know it will take time. Don't sweat it.
Was that another line reading? I felt like another line reading. Yeah, I felt like another line reading. No, I didn't do shit. No, he just read that by himself. That felt like two line readings.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory. I ain't from no Marietti, if that's what you're thinking. And the song I sing is silent as the mother.
Bad. Game trash, dude.
Marietti is a mesque style of music and dance, commonly seen at all manner of festivities, especially weddings. It's delightfully quaint, owing to its peasant origins.
But I was talking about the singing of a burning heart. You may be thinking, but fire crackles. No, Holmes. That's the material that's burning. The flames themselves are without sound. Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, way. It didn't belong to me.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
Police raid a while back.
Did you witness it?
Not really, or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
That doesn't sound great at all.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes? No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear. That's what I said, Holmes. Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests. I'm afraid not, Ese. You just have to wait until she comes back, or
search through her radio computer.
the ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Think they scared of me. Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
Though he used to, a long time ago.
What do you think about the nightclub?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go.
I mean, there is a, like, I don't know, like, it seems like some kind of wiring, like, it's some, like, wires are connected to these, like, bowls of water that make, like, a dead air zone. It's really interesting, actually.
Might even be nice to have some company. Oh, hey, Way. There's
Yeah, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very interesting. What a strange lad he is. The shivers are pretty high, I think. Yeah, the shivers are 6, dude. No, I'm fucking vibing right now. Man, if someone's good enough, they could shoot a gun and the sound wouldn't be heard by anyone. That's a good fucking point, actually. That didn't come across at all. I think I sold it. Wait, did I? I still fucking have it. Bucks. Bucks. Cream the mighty android. What's up, dude? I'm kind of dapper, dude.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
I'm gonna try to nap and I still feel like shit.
A
Yeah,
machine
word,
stands in the corner,
word.
watched over
Fine.
by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity. The lieutenant doesn't say anything, but you can sense that he doesn't like you meddling with the machine.
It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
The one you saw earlier was the Ream Civic. This is the Ream Prefect, a model number RC7024,
You go by
equipped with a Fell mainframe and a
You?
Ream-compatible interim printer.
Right? And why isn't that your name, my guy? Just, you know.
The Ream Prefect is the governmental version of the commonly used Ream Civic model. Although mostly based on the same technology, the Ream Prefect is equipped with better noise attenuation circuits.
I have a lot of people come and go in here, my guy. I'll try to remember it, but I probably won't. Just gonna keep it honest with you.
You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
I don't
Behind
know,
the
dude.
hatch
Yeah,
sits
I'm
a
dumb, dude.
cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March. Another filament memory. Press play to talk with the repeater. The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
You should definitely change your name if you want to be called a certain thing.
Good morning, Fortress accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Cool.
Good, thank you. Please repeat. Is this the personal log? Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer. Maybe he knows something.
Received. I will register this login attempt. Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is...
Let's go ask, see if our man knows the password.
Oh, hey, Wade. There's coffee in the back. Oh, wait. I meant the mother's love.
Man, I wanted some coffee.
Too many times, essay. You need it for something.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
Afterlife death.
Makes me almost pity La Nilita Pequeña when I hear it. I think we're done here, essay.
That was an interesting conversation.
I would have to agree, Ken.
However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
It was interesting.
The machine's keyboard is still...
Afterlife Death sounds like a band name. Yeah. Yeah.
The speaker...
Good morning. Good. Please repeat the password. Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? I have two machines registered to this company name in Martinez. One on Saint-Brune, the other on Rue de
Saint-Brune, that's the church. And Rue de Saint-Guylaine, that's the doomed commercial area.
Wow.
Anything else I can help you with? Goodbye, Fortress Accident.
Bye-bye.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated. The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal. The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church.
I mean, if he wanted us dead,
So
we would have already been dead as soon as we walked in the church,
like
so.
the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while. Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. See? Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving. What was that about narcotics? This could prove to be interesting.
I doubt that we can find any. It's just idle fishermen's gossip to scare away the kids. Nothing spooky about this place either. It's just abandoned and cold, and in an awful part of town.
Then why doth the lieutenant protest against spending time here so often? 7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna. Had some problems setting it up. Called Simon.
Electrochemistry,
While the
drugs.
others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author
The writers got fucked, dude.
Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading. I think these people worked in the radio computer games business, the one we saw in the Doom commercial area. They must be our former co-workers.
Man, the irony here is like, Jesus fucking Christ.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audiospatial anomaly at the back of the church.
Oh.
I've named it the Swallow.
Swallow.
It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Is she talking about?
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real, and I'm not just losing
The swallow!
It's a silence with a diameter of
The
approximately.
swallow! Oh fuck! Wrong one! Oh shit!
This might be a coincidence, or it could.
The swallow is real! The swallow! The swallow is real! The bit is ruined! Crash! The bit crashed! They took my monkeys! Crash!
Are you discoing, Gary?
At this church, I'm discoing, gamer. Jesus snacks, thanks for the Submarino 35 months. Hot damn, dude.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural
Never
quirk?
get much higher. Oh, my monkey's gone, Crash.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples. March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work.
A girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez of her.
Oh, so he actually knows what's been going on.
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with the machine.
Whatever.
No. It was a great idea.
Yeah.
You're learning things. This is how you learn things about machines.
It's true.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Ping energy drinks. Water. Toothpaste. Gum. Also some canned air. Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Hello? Hey. Wow. Hey.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We haven't really done much.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Passing an electrical current from outside into this antenna. To be fair, bro, it's crazy that my livelihood is, this computer desktop that sits on top of this like coffee table, right? You know, so if I know someone's touching my computer, I have to immediately check, okay, did they break anything? Gotta make sure. Now I gotta fucking boot up everything and see if they broke anything. Nope, we're good. All right, you know, diagnostic check, all good. Like when I was moving from my old house to this new place, I was so serious about getting my computer to my room. Like 2 days before the actual move, I packed up my PC. Or I think it was like a day before the move, something like that. I packed up my whole PC, brought it over to my new place. It's like a 30-minute drive back and forth, so I was gone for a bit. So, and then I plugged in everything. I was like, are we good? Is that working? Okay, cool. Is this working? Okay, cool. Anything else that's broken is minor. I can fix that with like, you know, go to Best Buy or some shit. But I had to make sure everything was working order before I left my computer. So, yeah, that was quite interesting. Quite interesting.
What is it? No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper. Yes. Or no. Not anymore. That project is dead.
Interesting. Was not expecting this.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of
Okay.
Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages.
Like, where's the monitor at? Like, how do you know what you're typing? It's so curious. Is it all like audio based?
If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you. No? Yes. And? No, you're right. I'm not.
Damn.
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything. I use the AR-1 as my RAIM prefix processing unit. Mm-hmm. Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
Why would I?
All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air.
Like, why would I know
in order
this?
to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
Like, what? This is not like common knowledge, bro. Like, what? Like, stop acting like this is like the status quo. What the fuck? Why would I know this shit?
On the front, the unified front of radio waves, licensed and controlled by Lintel in the East Insulindic region. It's all around us. That's what on air means.
Like love.
All right, conceptualization. Calm down.
I guess it is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable...
I thought you were good at computers, Gary. I am. I ain't good with radio computers. What bullshit. Got me fucked up, dude.
It's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
I love that. Like, is this just normal like computer talk? It's like, yeah, I definitely recommend this. Like, if you're not used to like, you know, like high-powered machines, like you definitely just go get like a normal desktop from like Walmart. If you're just trying to like check email, watch video. If you're trying to game though, I definitely part out your PC and, you know, compare and contrast the prices with other like distributors and all that shit. I've definitely had this conversation multiple times with multiple people.
I'm working.
On what?
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point? I really need to focus on something.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on whatever she needs to do. And
So you do know something about computers. You're right. Prefect is used mostly by the government peeps.
Also, buy a PC for the games you want to play now, not for the ones you want to play in 5 years. See, I did that for, I did the latter. I was like, oh, I want me a chunky PC so I can play fucking, Cyberpunk. Yeah, we saw how that turned out. Yep. On the other hand, though, I can play old games really fucking well, so, you know, I'm not... It wasn't a waste of money. Definitely wasn't a waste of money.
No, I don't. Because I needed something good for my investigation, and Reims Civic is widely agreed to be below all standards, so I had to upgrade. Besides, owning a Reim prefect isn't such a big deal anymore.
no, actually, it is kind of a big deal. You don't see Ream prefects in every police department, for example.
I know a friend of a friend who used to freelance for the Coalition. I was actually aiming for the military-grade Reim Rational series, but couldn't find one.
Yeah, it's just a big expense. It also significantly helps me with my work. So, like, I was also investing in that aspect as well.
Prefect is mainly based on the same technology as Reims Civic, so it's kind of a ripoff. But it does have better compatibility with newer antenna models, so I won't complain. They are connected to my Reim prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks. Great. You really like those questions, don't you?
They're bloodshot. She really hasn't been getting much sleep lately, has she?
I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
I didn't say that. I didn't say I was going to throw you out.
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
What?
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said.
Yeah.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit
You made an ass out of you and me.
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the signals.
Hydro transducers, dude.
Begins. But honestly, it's not progressing very well. Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade. Strange things may flourish in the dark.
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to decease.
Yeah.
I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
I don't know what architectural quirk could even like induce such a like phenomenon. Like I mean like there are you can definitely make like you know those rooms where like the padded like soundproof rooms, like those exist. That makes sense because you're literally like insulating the room. Yeah, a lot of soundproof foam. Like one of the rooms like is like the most quietest room in the world, and you can hear the blood circulating in your veins. It's fucking weird, dude. It's super weird. Like, I think the record for sitting in that room for is like a minute or something like that. I'm about to check. It's quietest place in the world is an anechoic chamber at Microsoft headquarters, Washington, USA. 1% of tests performed on tenths of 20. Their average background noise reading minus 20 decibels. 2 ultra-sensitive tests were performed in the chamber. Longest anyone can bear Earth's quietest place is 45 minutes. The Orfield Laboratories in Minnesota have built okay, I gotta Google this word because I'm not sure how to pronounce it. You know, I'm not that much of a learned man.
Anechoic.
Anechoic. An anechoic chamber that is quiet that no one can bear to be inside for more than 45 minutes. Has entered into the Guinness Book of World Records as officially the quietest place on Earth. That's measured as minus 9.4 dBA. That's right, minus 9.4 decibels. The laboratory's founder, Stephen Orfield, said, "We challenge people to sit in the chamber in the dark. The person stayed in there for 45 minutes. When it's quiet, ears will adapt. The quieter the room, the more things you hear. You'll hear your heart beating. Sometimes you can hear your lungs. Hear your stomach gurgling loudly. In an anechoic chamber, you become the sound." Chamber is used by companies to test their noise levels of their products. Harley Davidson have tested their bikes in there in the Whirlpool, their washing machines. Chamber is so quiet and dark that it's very disorienting. You can stay in for too long, you start to hallucinate. You also need to be sitting down when inside, Orfield said. How you orient yourself is through sounds you hear when you walk. In an anechoic chamber, you don't have any cues. Take away the perceptual cues that allow you to balance and maneuver. If you're in there for half an hour, you have to be in a chair. I've been in many soundproof proof rooms for hearing tests, which a lack of noise is noticeable. You almost feel the quietness. Hard to imagine what it's like in a chamber, but I'm sure that my tinnitus would keep me company. Fucked up.
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place. I know. No, I don't. Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work. Great. Thanks. What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping.
Uninspired rug whipping.
Either dancing or music. This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What do they want to build then?
Take a guess, why don't you?
Things for animals, make community space for elderly.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother
glowing
of
lungs
humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad, a dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel. Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass. The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse? She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. As that useless word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder. Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass. It's a mystery. A mystery.
Come on, dude! Jesus Christ, this guy!
To your mind.
Jesus!
Makes you feel like you're ready for drowning. All you know is, this is the young mother of humanity, and that you should go. Do something else. Escape her sad, worry-worn look. A jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you, a ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one, and a text, a light motif below them both. Unknown.
Fair enough.
A motor carriage, a gunshot, someone falling into it, or maybe just hooligans looking for something to break. The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden rights apfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, Theriers, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail. Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau.
Yeah, what he said.
And then along the left side, Après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau. After life, death. After death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This is the great leitmotif of humanism, a summary of the effect of the discovery of this isola, the insulindian, on human thinking. A tremendous sea change akin to finding life after death.
Death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however. Justice, union, prudence, and force.
I like this. Push the fear. Hey, yo! Jesus Christ! I like the other one better.
So do I.
Jesus Christ!
The mother of humanism towers above you, a wax painting on a cracked pane of glass. Nothing has changed in her expression. The mother of human.
Yes, what is it? The swallow, you mean? Great.
Yes?
Fucking hell, dude. Are you shitters?
Hi again. So, how are things going?
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies. You know, a host, a declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going.
Interesting, sire. A bit like you, then. An MC for short.
Well, he's just kinda here. I don't really know how to communicate with him. Yeah, sometimes, when I stumble and find my way into his center, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself. I get it. He's a puzzle.
And? What happened? Oh man, the crab man you mean? Who is he? What did you think? Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church? No matter. Is he gonna be a problem? Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you?
No.
A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light! Yeah! Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her? A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
You guys have been completely honest with me about your plans.
Come on, man. Who will you trust? A spooky programmer or us? We just want to make the world a better place. Feel the love! Get down and feel it! You'll get there, believe me. When we've got our gear set up, things will be flowing and pumping. Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she seem? I mean, disposition-wise, about the dance club idea. Ja oder nein? Rocking it or dropping it?
What a pity! That's my favourite thing in the world! And she doesn't like it at all!
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity? Unity! Dance! And you can't just evict her?
Look at you, Honor Man!
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music. The lines in the dark exist! Coexist!
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, He can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like a Nordic dance music?
She absolutely does not. Really, truly despises it.
Egghead cannot believe what she just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think? Excellent! Good luck, my friend. Goodbye, officer.
We're close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
All car, all right.
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore. Ah! The question is, what is the question? But there was a question? We're close. True. Hard. Hardcore. Hardcore to internally coherent. All car.
He furrowed.
Hard. The question is, but there was no question. We're close. True. Hard. Foot. Hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. All car. All right. Yeah. Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my job. Hardcore party 25/7 beyond the winter's orbit style.
There is a place far away in Cutler, beyond a certain latitude known as Winter's Orbit, where there are 25 hours in a day. It is a tremendously cold place, abandoned to drunks and failed rock stars, full of Eternite, depression, and half-finished ski-flying hills. The Suru live there.
We're close. True. Hard. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. All car. All right. Yeah. Gotta get the people go. Yeah. Request. I want everybody as close to the stage as possible. We're close. True. Hard. Hardcore. Yeah.
This young man to G before the H in his yegs and args. This produces a guttural, Gotvaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it. Or maybe it's not Gotvaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name. Could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
You know about him?
You know Van Eyck? Wow!
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I! So am I!
Oh! Is that why they call you Egghead? Because...
True story, I was at a Synthwave gig exactly a week ago. Someone there wore an orange Kim jacket. I yelled hardcore to the mega at them and they got completely flustered. That's funny. That's great.
Egghead to the mega! The K became...
Egghead to the mega!
Man. The Advent? We're close. True. Hardcore! Yeah!
This young man, or maybe
The Y to the E to the A 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 to the G to the H to the exclamation mark. Yeah!
Yeah!
he missed one A.
I'm the hard rhymer, the track attacker, the mic enforcer, the sixth checker. I am the law.
Yeah!
True, hard, full, hardcore. Yeah!
This young man, or maybe
The what? Yeah!
he missed one.
It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Vikla, true. It's hardcore. Skibber D, Skibber Danger. I am the rearranger. Vikla.
What a weird fellow this guy is.
This young man.
Yeah!
You know Van Eyck. Good, good. The Advent? Viklos. True. Hardcore. Yeah.
This young, or maybe.
You know
Van Eyck? Oh, well, it really is him. It's an honest-to-God Van Eyck beat. Well, actually, a reworking of a Peppy Popic and Arsos track. But let's not get too deep into that whole mess.
The Advent? Vikla, true. Hardcore to them. Here comes the night.
Here comes the night.
Viklos. True. Hardcore. Internally coherent. All core. All right.
He furrows.
Hardcore. Is it though?
I was just thinking that a moment ago.
One mind, one spirit. There's no other world. There's no other life. Viklo. True. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yakokata. The place to be. It's the message, so listen and you will see. No illusion. The spirit is what you feel. Vikla. True. Hardcore to internally coherent. All core. All right. Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my job. 2 on a track. Watch your back. Watch out for the heart attack. Viklo. True. Hardcore. Internally coherent. All core. All right. Yeah.
He furrowed.
Hardcore. Ah. The question is, what is the question? But there was a question? Viklos. True. Hardcore. Internally. All core.
He furrowed.
Is it though? But is it? I mean really? No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
The skin on your back is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore. There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, right next to the canal. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last month, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper?
I think it needs more bass. Like, it's pretty light in the bass. We can need some stinky bass on that bitch.
It's like it's only ultra.
But it could be plus ultra, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto. Like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
Wow! Culture cop! I think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be? No! This is the answer! Yeah! No nation, but transnation! No war, but class war!
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as fault reading.
Yeah! Revolution imperative!
Unless you were thinking Revolution imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with Eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
Hardcore superstar!
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Palaceum. She was a communist, though.
Fair enough.
Yeah! With a rebel yell! Yeah! Dark Horde Hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
Basically, yes it is.
Lungs are for love! When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her body. For the world loved her, and she loved it back. Yeah!
Why wouldn't they be? Are the lungs not the place where you hold the breath of your soul?
I think so. Highly gaily. All right, here comes the night.
Yeah! Yeah!
I see you're here again. Offside, man. Did I mention getting us into the church would help?
Please read my stats, dude.
Yes?
Also, someone mentioned Mikhail. You can get Kim's jacket. Where? Do you know where I could buy that? Kim, there's an orange jacket.
Yes, what is it? I don't want to make anything work. Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
Oh, this is $400 in pound. That's like $450. Made to order. Shipped from Estonia. Wow. They don't have my size, so I couldn't get one if I wanted to.
Yes, what is it?
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
If I could help you finish the project, you wouldn't have to live in the church next to the boom boom anymore. Think about it.
She thinks about it. A glossy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
How about this?
No, that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer of an abandoned cubicle.
Okay, but still. It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She's making it extra simple for you.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament. Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady. Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it. In the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you. It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offside copy from the Ice Bear.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying...
Wait, a note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
Offsite copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker.
Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Suliswov Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep, and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offside copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous.
So many words, dude, yeah.
And the heads.
Thank God it's all voice acted.
I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you?
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
Completely frozen.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out. The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means. Of course not. Anyway, I don't have my keys anymore and she won't let me in. Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil.
That's a bit biased, don't you think?
No. She literally started praying for the higher powers when she first saw my Rame Civic. I'm not making this up.
The lieutenant coughs like he's amused.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. Wards. It looked like some Semenine magic. Thanks.
Vicious my radio computer hands you with oversized pry bar.
Here's my Falsound multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offside copy, then you can keep the Falsound.
This glorious multi-tool makes a regular pry bar completely obsolete.
Yum! New pry bar. New pry bar. It's a new pry. Oh my God. Bro! Bro! That look. It fucking looks like so bad guy's sword! Heaven or hell! Duel 1! Let's rock! Heaven or hell! Gunflip! Gunflip!
Counter!
Gunflip! Gunflip! Soul disco guy, dude. Disco Elysium! That's the super. That's what the super sounds like. Counter. Doors don't stand a chance. Disco gear.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Well, I need to get dressed for the occasion. A little bit of that. Let's see. Alright, that's all we can do.
This orange machine is dead still. It
Hold
has
on. Wait. Maybe the jacket might. Anything else fucking with it? Nope, that's it. We're good. All right.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand crank ice cream churner and an
All right.
freezer. The ice around ice slips beneath your Kavalzun multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. The lid shutters tightly as before, and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or bulk up and get stronger. Maybe you could get better grip with some gloves. This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand crank ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly.
All right. This time. All right.
This orange machine is dead still. Ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Kavalzund multi-tool until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side. Disappointment washes over you as you stare into the almost empty ice cream.
What? No ice cream?
A scoop of ice cream would have been nice, yes.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan and killed as soon as possible. I'm not...
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs. Tiles on the cube are like a smooth draw. The filaments, nothing happens. The speaker comes to life.
Good morning. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian repeater station 1. Please repeat. Is this the offsite copy? Good. Please repeat the password. No, that's not it.
What does she mean? That's not it.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
Gary, I got a question for you that can lead to a discussion like this game has.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you receive the...
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress accident. Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still...
Oh shit, we gotta pull it out.
Tiles on the filament slot.
How much, if I were to sell this, how much could I get for it? Another 50. Oh my god, could you imagine? What's this noise we're hearing? Who's the hero actor of Face Off? Is it Nick Cage or John Travolta? Isn't it John Travolta? And then they end up, I know they end up switching faces. So wait. Yeah. Yeah. And the cage is about to go.
Winter, slow to let go of Revachol. Flecks some more wet snow from above. The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How does it feel?
You're warm in your hat and your coat. Like a well-equipped explorer, you comfortably survey the white landscape. More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings, crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles, grey and red forgotten city blocks, what remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast.
That's a deep question for an okay movie. Deep.
The waters turn black. Coal City in the shadow of sun.
Is this Fortnite?
A boomtown.
No.
No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct shafts under their feet.
Hold on, chat. This art, I need a Yachtly. Lee!
Please don't steal.
Lee!
Why you bully?
Gabby?
Lee!
Is that the voice of Gabby?
Lee!
Yeah, that was the voice of what?
Gabby.
What?
Lee! There's art!
What?
There's
art?
There's art, you douchebag!
Whoa. I want to see that first.
Where is it?
Well, you know.
Don't tell him.
You know, you're
Don't tell him.
out here getting an attitude with me, man. I won't tell you, you little bitch.
Is it the Johnny Bravo?
Yes.
Yeah, that's excellent. I'm retweeting that.
Motherfucker, dude. How dare
Retweeted
you
it.
talk to me like that? The co-star of the hit YouTube video Left for Goons. Well, I actually don't know the name of the...
Yeah, it actually was that.
You were right. You were right.
Wait, is it Left for Goons?
You were
No,
right. That you
Literally
on
Left for
brand.
Goons.
That is not. It is
You
not
are
called Left
right.
for Goons. You're a liar.
Check it.
Yes, it is.
Check
It is.
As he changes. Changing the title.
Gabby, my queen. Who do I vote for?
Guru.
Who can you vote for?
Stealing coins.
Oh, well, who's in the lead?
Oh, fuck off! I'm the one that turned this shit tonight for her ass.
I'm just asking questions, all right? Who is in
Here's
the
the
lead?
art. Here's the art. Hey there, pretty mama.
I used my good item for you, Lucy.
Who is?
Think about
I just
it.
want to know who's in the lead. That's it.
Look at those fat pockets.
Okay.
Duvad and Lee are hungry. He's got movement. Look at 2 keys. He's gonna piece all our shits up. I just heard this shit tonight. All he has to do is just hit the top left.
Well, I mean,
Alright, guys.
the Tracer is talking a lot. It'd be funny if we took his coins.
Alright, lads.
Do not bully. No bully.
Dude
No.
was also talking very
Think
little.
with your heart.
You know,
Lucy,
yeah, Duval is kind of sussy over there. He hasn't said a word this whole time.
Exactly.
I'm just talking the right amount, chat.
Look, I'm just standing here. Don't worry about
You know
me.
what?
My one role.
You know what, Lucy? That guy's just standing there. Go mug him. Mug him now.
No.
Mug him right now.
Get him.
Mug him.
Get him.
Oh no!
does
Welcome
look
to Mario
suspicious.
Party, Tiki Lumps.
I am so busy with my game, I might join, depending. Okay, fine.
Yo, Too Fast Thumb is weak. Get him again.
Yeah, get his
His
ass.
thumb is
Yeah,
weak.
get his ass.
Get him again.
Anyway.
Below the old mines, L'Océan Municipal, Revachel's underground cemetery. Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to Le Royaume, where the Philippian kings were interred with their doctors and their admirals. Mausoleums, burial chambers, leaf gold still remains on the double door of the morning. Children under 14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums, and for fabled relics. Their parents let them. They go deeper. After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli.
Vote for Ronald McDonald, the best president? I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude.
Burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent.
Like, Ronald McDonald is like one of the leading issues for like child, like, or one of the reasons for like child obesity in America,
2
dude.
kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings. The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure.
Bro, he's a clown. He would do that.
Royalty.
Just think about it. He could chase the kids around, and if they're too fat to run away, they can't run away. Like, it's the perfect plan.
Quantities of cocaine. Drop everything immediately and go looking for this hoard. Few Petit Rat return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. A small child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pockets.
Wasn't that documentary like kind of fraudulent? Wasn't there some shit that came up with that documentary?
Distinguished coke furnaces, and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking, the snow melts on your fingers.
That could be crazy.
Turning to water. The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it.
Everyone says it
Martinez
sucks now. Gotcha.
The district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism. Someone is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which a statue of Philip III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds. Like all monuments, it's also a warning. 6-story ruins on the south side of the roundabout cast a long shadow over the profligate king. A fenced-off yard, there's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light from a building behind the fence reflects off its hood. The abandoned church, one of 2 remaining stave churches, which were collectively called Les Sept Sœurs. The other 6 sisters were destroyed during the Revolution. A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves, sometimes hide out on nearby islets. Little dots in the ocean that are occasionally submerged when the tide is high and the weather foul. The remains of a camp.
This is so much like fluff. But I love it, dude. I love it.
Long since abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among the debris, looking for a new shell.
I've definitely been in situations where like I'll walk outside and I'll just stand there just take it all in, you know? Take my headphones off and just listen. Nothing even like specific at all, just listen.
Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection, way beyond Martinez, a popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids with equally ample pockets. Then there's Ozon, but the snow falls.
Super Fast was always bad. Basically, a hit piece against a company everyone hated. Problem is when you have to lie about a company everyone's supposed to hate. You know?
The Bay of Revachol, vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air brinier than here.
Maybe like making up some story about Star Wars Battlefield 2 nonsense.
Bearing company logos, Wild Pines, Zam, Morian. And at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol.
Ironically enough, I just saw a McDonald's ad.
Archer, on perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to rise up against the market. You shudder. The raised motorway, 881, separating Martinez from Jamrock. Vehicles whoosh past one another day and night, while those who reside in the labyrinthine alleyways beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush. And south of the 881 is the Pox. Was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center during a measles outbreak that killed many children. Most everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding park ever since. The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off. Heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies, or just to overdose in peace. A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41. Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance.
PK, what's that link? You know what? I pretend to not see. You know, I mean, you know, ads support the channel. Now, what you do with those ads, you know, you can watch them. End of thought. I pretend to not see. I don't know what you're talking about, PK.
Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells. The stairs descend to central Jamrock.
Yeah, what are you talking? Yeah, it's not in there. Yeah, what link? Yeah, what? What link? I don't know what you're talking about.
Infested with fly larvae.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Believe eating it will make them immune
Yeah, what link?
to food poisoning. Snow falls on the utility district, the library, the florist, the Sarah Mauritian restaurant that offers homemade wine, and also on the brothels and drug dens, and the chop shops of the Zemyaki. All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike. At the center of this lake, there is a little ship. There are lights at the bottom of its hull. They are lights directed toward the seafloor, looking for something, like whiskers.
On a jet.
A chill comes.
Bro, I joined in and I thought the narrator's voice was yours for a second. That's how I know I'm What are you talking about? This is
in the south, tarpaulin flap in the wind.
I actually did VL for this game. I'm actually a narrator. Watch this. Watch. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna read this line.
More coalition aerostatics.
See? That's me. I'm reading it right now with my lips. Yep, that's me.
One large airship carries crates in its belly. Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned.
Still talking.
Runoff.
Yeah, I can double speak, dude.
Hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle. Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it, but who knows?
A subfield of fluid statics. Aerostatics is the study of gases that are not in motion with respect into the coordinate systems in which they are considered. The corresponding study of gases in motion is called aerodynamics. Aerostatics study density allocation, especially in air. So it's like the antithesis of like aerodynamics. Yeah, me smart.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up.
Yeah.
Yes, what is it? Yes? Thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
You can move in this game? Yeah.
Wait. No. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. Cold sweat trickles down your spine. This is spooky as hell. Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something, for her morning star, eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here, I found it. Hold on. Shh. Just give me a second. I'm almost...
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
Same.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
Congratulations.
Thank you. There, in the swallow. Think you can help me again?
Sure.
I need you to go move those water bolts for me. I need to double check my calculations.
Okay.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions.
Move the third
Move the
bowl.
third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, And the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Third and fourth. Okay, third bowl. Wait, but oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay, but but where are we starting to count from? Are we starting from 1, 2, 3, or is it 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 1, 2, 3? Like, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to assume she means this is the first one. So 1, 2, 3.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place after all.
No, I'm running. Eat my ass.
Yes, what is it? Great. Everything should be aligned now. Yeah, nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones.
Okay.
If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Wait, didn't you just have headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared. I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
You're overthinking this.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
Gotta face it.
You're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant takes a step back.
Man, I wonder what song it's gonna play, or any sound. It's not, well, not even a song, but play like anything. It could literally be anything, dude.
Foot dive!
It would be anything, dude.
You like jazz?
And then, nothing.
What is this? What are the noises it's making? What is this? What is it? What the fuck? Kim, are you hearing this? Yes, unfortunately. Wow. Kim is shaking.
Nothing happens as Sona Lokanen Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary. She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
Damn it. Yeah. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Oh, she is fucking tilt, dude.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
Bro, I think she's kind of tilt. I'm gonna be real.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it?
Let me put on my boots to really get, perceive what's going on here.
Yes, what is it?
All you hear is your own breathing, heavy and hoarse from all the nights spent drinking. It's the breath of an old man. But there's something else. There has to be. Something big, something unexpected, something new, yet to be discovered. Ghosts, speak to me. When was the last time this world had anything new to say?
Well, did you hear anything?
No.
Yeah.
The lieutenant looks down at the floor, as if to say, you're wasting time here. Maybe the speed freaks can help you with this. Go talk with Andre.
Let's see if these nerds have anything to say about it. What day is this? Yeah, that. Yeah. Ooh, money. Ooh, money. Ooh, money. Oh my God. Who hit all this shit out here? Hey, yo.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Mm-hmm. Not long. Like a week, maybe? Thank you. Sure, man. Yes. What? It does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
Ether? I don't smell ether. Do you, Noid?
No.
He sniffs the air, then shrugs. A shrug is good enough for us. Why say it when you can shrug it?
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has running water. Oh. It's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab hold of.
The what now? Oh, the old Ultra.
He's like an actor, looking to the souffleur for his line.
I have a major sinus infection, stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter, can't even breathe. Yes, that's all Nosefed's doing. Without the Noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Nosefed is the shit.
Yes. What?
He enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
Goodbye, officer.
Gonna save.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
A number of things
Nice.
don't add up. Let's take a look. How about gather around, kids? The young speed freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you. The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic about whatever you have planned. Their would-be leader is less amused.
Time in the past, I'm not sure where and how I feel sick and became the shadow you see now, but before that, I have a reason to believe that I was a police detective.
What things?
Gonna say you've been lying about your plans. Your answer was very unconvincing.
Fuck, man. It's difficult to get along with some people, but we're trying to make an effort. We are on a mission here.
This isn't the making of a club. It's full of laboratory equipment for manufacturing drugs.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
What's under the tarp over there, my guy? No, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
What do you know about spinning tape? Nothing. I'm sorry, but there is no lab equipment and no drug ingredients. What do you mean, friend? It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
Mm-hmm.
This may be the brain damage talking, but you've definitely never heard of monodynamic or one-speaker systems.
He said it was for his nose. What more do you want?
Likely pseudoephedrine, almost exactly the shape of ephedrine. Ephedrine makes you happy, and so does pseudoephedrine.
Well, you offend a lot of people in this game, Troy. If that's not you, if you went about that life, then this ain't the game for you, my guy, because people will get offended.
And of all cellular-based life, what's your point, Lawbringer? Make up your mind. First it's the sweat, then it's the ether. No shit.
Try to use the police as detectives to get set up a drug lab.
Come on, that's... It's not. What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing. The optimal way to go about this would be indifference. It begins by you telling him you don't care about any of this.
What do you mean by lenient? Okay, man, okay. Things are just so hard for an entrepreneur in this city right now. It's not like we lied when we said we want to turn a church into the wickedest club in East Revershoal.
Because we do! We totally do!
We just need to turn it into a speed lab before.
Uh-huh, okay. What's up, Daywolf?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up. No, man, they're spooky all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
Uh-huh.
But the sign was way off too. I couldn't feel the love at all.
Sir, you promised you'd be lenient.
This is it. Judgment time.
Pack up and report to Precinct 41, arrest him. Get lost. I want to see you again, a victim. It is clean. No speed lab, just a club for hypnotic music. Proceed with the club. Wouldn't work with the lab. Do you have to do to keep the club alive? How do you feel about this, chat? What do you think? What do you think, chat? What do you think? What do you think? How do you feel, chat? Chad's feeling merciful, I see. Okay. Okay. Let's do this clean.
I knew it. It's impossible now.
No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We all know there was never going to be a club for Nordic music with the Speed Lab. Now it has a fighting chance. There needs to be a club for Nordic music in there. Needs to. Everyone hates each other. Everybody hates it here. It's all just drugs and we're slaves and I can't. We are running out of time. We need a win, Andre. I promise this will be a win. We won't cook speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true. We'll do it sober and real and beautiful. This will be a victory for the light.
Yay this man. Yay this man right now. Yay him. Bruh. Yo, Egghead? Spitting. This motherfucker spitting over here, dude. Holy shit. Yo, I can get behind this. I can get behind this energy, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit. Fucking based, dude. This motherfucker's based. For the light, dude.
This will be nothing. You can hear the ice crack underneath you. Outside, the last century waterfront development is crumbling in the wind. A grape-shaped row of falling houses. And so is Rue de Saint-Jérôme and all the houses on Main Road. The old cinema is sinking underneath Villa La Bosse.
Okay, we'll try to do it without the drugs. We'll do a straight club up in there, spinning the maddest reels, and nothing but, I swear to God. Okay, Egg?
From here on, it'll be straight all the way.
Goodbye, officer.
Mm-hmm. Facts, dude.
Yes?
Yes, what is it?
Hey, kitty. Let's see. Time for a hard save. Let me see what's going on over here. See what's going on at like their old clan.
Son.
Give me back my son! Give me back my son! My son! Son, give me back my son!
Champ?
Oh, you got a thing.
Uh-oh.
It's okay.
I definitely wanted to smooth.
I bet.
I need smoothment.
Lee.
I bet.
Lee,
What?
you have any plans
What?
after this?
Yeah, drag him on the breakers.
Little's like hiding in his like friendship card. He's like trying to make me fucking play Dragon Ball the Breakers.
What is your suggestion, Gary?
I mean, I also have breakers. I can switch to that.
Oh my god.
I have it.
You do?
I did.
What do you think I got it from?
God. Oh my. Chad, bro. Oh.
Why is it the girl gamer that gets you?
How deep in are you, gamer? Okay,
We are wrapping up. This is the last run.
You're wrapping up. All right, that
No,
means
no, really wrapping up.
I can do
I'm
one.
loading the game up.
One game of Risk of Rain. That's what that sounds like.
No, you can't. This is the last. Well, okay, it's less 5 turns.
It's 11 out of 15. Motherfucker can't read. It's fucking stupid. All right, chat. We're switching games.